In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can start your very own print-on-demand business all for free. This does not require the traditional payment processing methods that are traditionally used in print-on-demand. And I'm going to show you a way that you can list your products for free, market them for free, and design them using AI for free as well. And if you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Mac, and I post videos talking about different ways to make money online. I would love for you to be a part of our community here on YouTube, and make sure that you stay till the end, because I'm going to show you all the steps that you need in order to start this profitable online business. So first, I'm just going to explain print-on-demand to you so that you understand if you've never heard of it before. A print-on-demand business is a way to sell white label products online on an online store that are created and sourced from a print app. So what you will do is you will go on a print app website such as Printify, and you will select a product that you'd like to design. There's everything from mugs, t-shirts, shower curtains, tote bags, the list goes on and on. Once you have your product, you'll create your design, upload it to your online store, and then when you receive an order, Printify will get that order, print, pack, and ship it for you. So you're able to run an online business that's fully functioning from anywhere in the world. And what's great about this is you have no shipping and no inventory. So it's honestly a very incredible business for beginners, and it's not going to cap you at a certain scalability. You can scale as much as possible without spending thousands of dollars upfront on inventory. Traditional businesses where you'd have to make all of the products on your own, it's going to cost time and money and a lot of risk because you may not sell all the products you create. So without further ado, let's get into it and start with our very first step, which is creating our online store. Now, you're only going to need a few things to start this business method, but very first is going to be a Printify account. So I do have a link for that in the description. So if you are not signed up to Printify yet, highly recommend that you do so you can follow along with the tutorial, and it's completely free to sign up. So once you've gone through and you've answered a few questions on Printify, you'll be logged in and shown your dashboard. It will look something like this, but it will be giving you a few different things and checklists for you to start creating your online store. So you can follow that along and make sure that you fill all of that out. But very first, what we're going to do is create what's going to be our online store, and we're going to use what's called Printify Pop-Up. So under Connect Your Store, this is where we are going to start creating our online store. And as you can see, there are a lot of options here. I personally love a few of these options, but today, because we're doing it a bit of a less traditional method that doesn't require payment processing, you're going to select here what's called Printify Pop-Up. Now, once you click this, it's going to give you an option to start creating your store. And the very first thing it's going to ask for is your store name. Now, please don't get super caught up on your store name. There are lots of different ways to come up with a store name. And most importantly, when you're doing this step, have an idea about what types of products you may want to sell. Now, when I say what types of products, you can list all different types of products on your online store, but keep in mind the type of designs that you'll be wanting to create. Maybe you're somebody that really loves coffee and you want to create a store based off of coffee and book designs. Or maybe you really love sports and you want to create a store off of different sports merchandise or things to sell with different types of sports on them. Give yourself a few minutes to think about what types of things that you'll want to sell, and then you can either use ChatGPT to ask for store name ideas or this cool website called Namelix. I'm going to do Coquette Coffee and Books. Okay, so now here it's showing what my store URL will be for when someone's going to find my store. So it's coquettecoffeeandbooks.printify.me because we are creating it on Printify's storefront. Next, I'm going to select where I am located. I am located in the United States, but make sure that you do this according to your country. Then I'm going to click I agree to Pop-Up Store's terms and conditions and hit continue. Next, you're going to be met with a few different options to customize your store. I personally really like the all white theme, or this like cream and black theme. I think that they feel the sleekest. Once you've selected the customize your store, you're gonna click launch. Now, how cool is this? We already have our online store ready to start adding products to, which is really great. Now what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to click Click here to customize your store's look and feel. Now we have a few options here. You can add in a logo, a cover banner, product arrangements, and all different types of things. The most important thing here is to create a logo. So I'm gonna go ahead and create a logo very, very quickly using Kittl. And what I'm doing is just creating a 400 by 400 pixel artboard. And you can either use their logo templates and then fill in your store name, which is really easy, or you can use AI. I'm using AI here in Kittl Flows, which I'm not gonna show you right now because I'm gonna give you that full version of the tutorial on how to design with this later on in the tutorial. Super easy to do, and then I'm just going to upload it into the store on Printify Pop-Up. Okay, so I just uploaded my logo, and as you can see, it's up here at the top now. And under themes, we have the theme that I selected, but check it out. As I said, there are ways that you can add your own custom theme. So if you want to change the colors to your own custom colors, you absolutely can. So this is fun. So let's add some pink flair here. We can have our all pink store. And I actually think the more that I'm playing around with this, I want the header to be white. Okay, beautiful. So now my store looks pretty good. I can always go back and change this. Don't get too stuck. And now what I'm gonna do is go start adding my products. So on your Printify dashboard on the left side here, you're gonna go down to catalog. And now on your catalog, this is all the different types of products that you have the opportunity to list and sell on your online store. There are thousands of different types of products, and Printify does an incredible job at showing you what you can sell and how to create different things. I always like to check out the bestsellers tab because they have some pretty interesting stuff. Let's go ahead and select one of the most popular items in my store, which is the unisex garment dyed comfort colors 1566. Then I'm gonna go ahead and click Printify choice. That means Printify is going to find the best located supplier, the quickest and most efficient price for us to list our product on our online store. Over here, you're gonna see the different colors and variants that you can offer on this product. And then if you select this eye up at the corner here, you will see the design dimensions of how big your actual design can be. This is gonna come in handy when we do create our design. So now that I have the design dimensions, I'm gonna go back to Kittl and create a new project so I can create the design for my product. I'm gonna select here t-shirt because that's about the same size of what it is that it's gonna print on my sweatshirt. Now here's where we're gonna start creating our design using AI and the smartboards that I just showed you on how we made our logo. Now I would recommend going to Pinterest to get some inspiration flowing on types of designs that you may wanna create. So I'm gonna go to Pinterest and type in my niche, and I'm gonna type book lover sweatshirt or coffee lover sweatshirt. And I'm gonna kind of scroll and see if there's a vibe that I wanna kind of recreate. So now I have an idea of what type of design I wanna create. So now on my artboard, I'm going to add some text to the page here. And you can either pick a font already or you can just keep on going. So what I'm gonna do is pick my font. Kittl has a ton of really fun fonts here. Okay, I'm gonna do Ambery Garden. Perfect, add it in the middle here. And then I'm going to go to Artboard, create Smartboard. Now we're gonna make our design. So on the right-hand side, this is where we're gonna tell the AI what we want. Now, what I would suggest that you do is to go back over to Pinterest and type in something along the lines of like what you're creating. So for me, I want cute coffee doodles. And I'm gonna find some that like resonate with the vibe that I want. So like this is perfect. And I'm gonna download this image, hit save image as, and then on Kittl, on the left-hand side, there's a chat bubble. In there, I'm going to paste the image that I just found, and I'm going to ask ChatGPT for a prompt to use to create a design. So I'm gonna say, using this image, can you give me a prompt for an AI image generator? I need a design with cute hand-drawn elements like this, but think pink and brown and girly with bows and stuff added, keeping the feel of hand-drawn or doodled. So in just a few moments, it's gonna give us a prompt. Copy that, hit paste over here, and make sure that I'm selected on Nano Banana. And once that's ready, hit generate. Okay, this is super cute. I actually really like this, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to generate this again. So I'm gonna hit Smartboard, and then now I'm creating another design off of this, and I'm just gonna say, change the text to a light pink. Okay, super cute. And then if I wanted to, I could keep going and I could ask it and make the text a bit smaller. And you can keep playing with this until it's absolutely perfect. What's cool too is you can also create additional smartboards. So I could use this exact thing here and add it here again and see if I get another outcome. Okay, check this one out. I absolutely love it. This is like the perfect design that I wanted, but next what I'm gonna do is have it again, make the text light pink and girly. We're almost done, we're almost there. So see, I have used quite a few AI credits. That's how it is when you design with AI, but you can do this in a matter of minutes, especially if you are using ChatGPT. Look at this, boom. So under 5 minutes, I have this beautiful design, and the credits are free if you sign up and use Nano Banana, like I said, so that's linked below. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select this button that says convert to image. Now I have my design ready. Now what I'm gonna do is click on it and hit remove background. Super important step, you need to remove the background so that this shows up well on our print-on-demand product. Now our design is ready. We're going to name our project, My Type Fictional Book Design, okay? And then I'm going to download it, okay? Remove background, download. Now I have my download ready for me, and I'm gonna go back over to Printify, and we're just going to drag and drop the design directly on the product. Now I can select different colors that I wanna offer for my product. If I want maybe light blue, blue jean, there's a few really cute ones on here. And depending on what product you choose, you'll get more, colors and options. It just completely depends. Like there's a bunch of different options. Then we're gonna hit preview. We've already created our first product, which incredible, just takes a few seconds. Okay, we can zoom in, My Type Fictional. And then here's the part where you're gonna wanna check out all your different colors, make sure everything looks good. Gorgeous. And once you're happy, you're gonna hit Save Product. And then now you're ready to start uploading your product to your online store that we created. Now, when you're gonna do your mockups, Printify gives you a ton of different mockups here. What I recommend doing is just going through and removing the ones that you don't want. You just do that by selecting the X here, and then you'll be able to select each color and say what you do and don't want. So I just have all the colors that I have, the front and back, and then I'm gonna hit Save Selection. Now, at this moment, you do have the opportunity to upload your own mockups. I did just do a tutorial on how to create beautiful AI mockups that you can also do in the same way I was just showing you. That will be linked below and on the screen for you so that you can come back and do that so that you can add mockups to your store. Now, once we've done this, Printify has an incredible update feature, which is the AI to create your listing. So as you can see here, did you know products created with AI generated titles make 35% more sales? So select this button that says improve listing. Now we're gonna generate with AI what we're going to be selling. So a cute coquette sweatshirt for book lovers and coffee lovers. The design says My Type is Fictional, and hit generate. And in just a few moments, Printify's AI, which is incredible, has generated us a title and a product description. So literally, you don't have to do this yourself. Look at this, okay? Apply to listing. So now when we scroll down, we have a full title done for us, and we have a full description done for us. We did not need to do that ourselves. Amazing. It even has all of the different things like the care instructions and the product features directly from the supplier. Now we're gonna go down and we're going to select our price. So here is what I wanna talk to you about, and what I was mentioning before, how the pricing works different with a Printify pop-up shop. Normally in print on demand, you will have to use a credit card to pay Printify every single time that you get an order on your online store. But with Printify Pop-Up, you do not need to add a payment method at all. You do need to add your bank account so that they can pay you out your profits, but you do not need to have any money up front to do this. What Printify is gonna do is they're gonna pay you out weekly or monthly based on the profits that you make. So all you need to do as a seller is look at the retail price of your item. So if this retail price of this item is $51, I will be making a $20 profit. Now, personally, it's a little bit high for a sweatshirt. So if you want to check, you can go over to this button here called Quick Overview, and you can see where about people are pricing their items. So I'm going to select all and hit Edit Price, and I'm going to pick a better price. I'm going to do, let's say $38 and hit Apply. So for one of these, it's not enough money because the 3XL is more expensive. So I'm just going to make that one a bit more expensive because it's a more expensive product. Okay, so now I can see that I'd be making a $7 profit. You can do this and adjust it however you want. Printify gives you lots of different things. Again, using AI, using all their different things that you understand. So I'll let you choose how much you want to offer for your products, but definitely use the quick overview because as you can see, it's saying it's a good price for the product that I'm offering and what you should offer. Now, what's gonna happen when you get a sale is whatever it is that you have set as your profit is what Printify will take and deposit into your account. This is meaning that you are not losing any money if you're not making any sales. You're only making money if you start making sales. So like no sales, no orders, no money spent, it's fine. There's no risk involved in this. And that's what's so huge about Printify creating Printify Pop-Up. I think it's such a great opportunity, especially for brand new sellers. So definitely try this if you want to get started online selling and you're maybe nervous or you don't want to spend money. Here's your answer right here. So now what I'm going to do, my product is priced, it has a title, it has a description, it has everything. I'm going to hit publish, and this is going to go directly onto my Printify pop-up store that I created earlier. It says published, it's ready to go, visit store. Boom, check it out. Our very first product is listed on our online store. Now, as you can see, it is showing that the product is coming soon. I'm going to explain that in just a moment because we do have to set up our bank account so that Printify can pay us, as I mentioned. But what I recommend doing before you go and do all of that is to continue uploading products. So I want to show you a little bit of a hack here. Because we already created the one design, don't think that just because you have one design that you can't add that to multiple products. Wrong. We're going to add it to like 4 different products on our online store because why wouldn't we? And then we can go and create another design. So let's go ahead and add a mug. I absolutely love the mugs on Printify. They're really incredible. I like to do this typical 8-ounce one. It's pretty cheap and it looks really nice and it's good quality. So I'm going to go over to my library, which has the design that I already uploaded, and I'm going to start creating my mug the same exact way that I created my other product. I'm gonna line this up, hit preview, make sure it looks good. Okay, we do it on both sides. Beautiful. Actually move it up a little bit. Make sure they're centered. Great, save product and do the same exact thing where I'm choosing my mockups, just selecting some. Okay, save selection. Again, it already actually did this one for us with the AI. Already has it there. If you want to add more, you hit improve listing, add our price. This one says a good price is around $12.99. Let's sell it for $13. Cool. Publish, again, another product onto our online store. Now, like I said, you do need to verify your shop in order for it to start being able to be processed. So I'm going to go to pop-up transactions and hit verify account. You're going to want to add in all of your information here to start earning your money. So there's a ton of different things here. It has Stripe, asks how long verification takes. So honestly, all the questions can be answered here, but don't be scared of this. It's super normal anytime you're selling something online to have to give personal information, and it's really just going to be like your bank account information so that it can be deposited, or if you want to use Stripe or PayPal, like I said. So here's an example of another Printify pop-up shop that I had. As you can see, I have a lot more products on this one. Here's this cute little cup that I have here for sale. And as you can see, it says you can add it to cart. I even have a different mock-up photo here that looks really beautiful. beautiful. And I've got like some other mock-ups. That's something that you can do to add more flair to your products. And I would suggest doing that after you've listed a few. So that way when people come to your site, it just looks better because you have like more mock-up images, you know what I mean? And you even have a return policy, which is really cool for print on demand because normally returns are not accepted. But with the Printify Pop-Up, you can do returns on here. Now, bonus tip, if you are still with me, a great way to promote your products for your online store and to get customers to your online store is to utilize Pinterest. You can post your mock-up photos on Pinterest with trendy titles and do SEO for what your product is, and you can get traffic for free using your Pinterest pins to direct people to your online store. When you go to set up a Pinterest pin, you can, like I said, drag and drop your mockup right directly in here, add your Pinterest title, and add a destination link. So here is where you would put the link to that product so that when someone clicks on your pin, they're redirected directly to your store. This is a great strategy. And like I said, it is free to do. So anytime there is a free marketing hack, I am on it. I will also leave a link below for you on how I do Pinterest marketing if you would like to check that out. But really quickly, let me just show you this way. That's super cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the design that I just made and I'm gonna hit Smartboard. And over here, I'm gonna type again another prompt. I'm gonna say, put this design on a white coffee mug being held by a woman's hand in a pretty pink girly kitchen. Focus on the mug, generate, and watch this. It's gonna literally create me an image mockup that I can use for marketing purposes, again, with that AI hack. Okay, check it out. It just made a beautiful mockup for me. Convert to image. Download. Okay, right over to Pinterest. If you wanna resize it, you can. I'm just showing you this for purposes here. Cute, coquette, coffee mug for book lovers. Perfect. Here you can add some additional text to tell what your pin is about. Another great way to use ChatGPT to get a description for it and add in all your keywords. Okay, and then for destination link, we're gonna grab the link to our store. So I know this isn't the right store, the other one is getting approved, but you understand what I mean here. And then you would just add your link. So that way when you post this pin, somebody is automatically directed to your online store to make a purchase when they clicked on your Pinterest pin. Really great way to go ahead and get started marketing for free. Major bonus tip, like this video if you found it helpful. So here's the pin, there's my photo. If I were to click visit site, it's going to bring me directly to the online store or even the product, depending on the URL that you used for you to purchase it. So there you have it. That is how you're going to set up your free AI print on demand store. I hope that this video was helpful to you. Printify has this amazing new opportunity called Printify Pop-Up. It's available in a lot of countries. So if it's available to you, I highly recommend trying this out, especially like I said, because the payment processing is such a game changer and also because they have all the new AI features. So shout out Printify. I will have them linked below for you to try out. And then we also went ahead and used our Kittl and Kittl Flows AI, which is an incredible new update as well. And it's really, really great for not only making designs, but also mock-up photos as you just saw me create using Kittl Flows. That will also be linked in the description along with that special promotion that is going on. If you thought this video was helpful, do me a favor and leave a like, comment any questions that you have, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you want to see more videos like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video, and happy selling.